Well, Happy New Year. Can you
Happy New
believe
Year.
it is 2023?
Amazing.
I cannot believe, like, I'm still in 2020, like,
Mm-hmm.
thinking of 2020. I was just, I was just thinking of something. I, something happened today, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's been technically, it's been 3 years since then.
Mm-hmm.
And it just boggled my mind. I was like, wow, that's insane. But
It is.
time goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and for us too. We have been gone from our page here for an
Yeah.
entire month.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I know that you've been up to crazy stuff. I've been up to crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It flew by. I mean,
Really, sincerely, it feels like it's been a week. Honestly,
yeah,
December's
it's,
a blur to me.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
First time in 3 years, I got COVID. So that was
Sorry.
super fun. Yeah. I think I had it in the beginning when people weren't, it didn't have a name yet.
Mm-hmm.
But since then, I haven't. And I know exactly how I got it, but
Mm-hmm.
darn kids. Anyway, hello to everyone. Welcome back. It's been so long. It's a new night. It's a different night.
Mm-hmm.
I can see cool gamers in. Hello.
Hello.
We also have Andy. Oh, Andy, we
Oh,
missed you
Andy.
too.
Guys, too. We
Yeah,
really
and
did.
Andy also had COVID for the first time this year. Yep, I got it right after Thanksgiving.
Two of my friends just told me they had COVID for the first time too. Like one of them
Mhm.
has it now, and one of them's getting over it. So
Yeah,
I'm real nervous now. I
yeah,
still haven't had it. I don't want it. Like,
yeah.
ugh.
Hi, Kim.
Oh hey Kim.
Yeah, mine wasn't too bad. I think it would have been less so if I would have been able to take anything, but with me being
Yeah.
pregnant, wasn't really able to take anything other than Tylenol, and Tylenol was really only is for fevers and like body ache stuff, which was fantastic. I was very grateful for that.
Yeah.
My mother actually DoorDashed me some Tylenol and Sprite. Um, but what I really needed was like Sudafed
Yeah.
because like being pregnant, I always am very congested just being pregnant. Um, but more so with having COVID, and I couldn't take anything because when you're pregnant, there's like a list of things that they don't really want you to take, and that's on there. And yeah, so that kind of stunk. But I think overall it was a pretty mild case. So you know, thanks for that. But yeah. Uh, and baby G, technically she got it too. She's with me right there, but hers was nothing. And I was really worried, especially because she has heart disease.
Mhm.
Um, but it was okay. We were both okay. So it looks like Allie is here.
Oh, hey Allie.
Hello, Allie. She says 3 years in super crowded Hong Kong, no COVID. Three
That's
babies
impressive.
back at parental's house,
Oh
going,
my God.
seeing no one COVID. Oh my goodness. Isn't that how it works? Isn't that how it works? That is
That
crazy.
stinks. Oh man.
We got on the plane as only three of us were wearing masks. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Uh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they asked me about that, but I really didn't want to take anything with being pregnant. I didn't want to, risk anything. So, but they did ask me, my doctor, because I had a doctor's appointment that I had to cancel. I had to move back. Um, but yeah, I would say mine lasted like 2 weeks too. It was just lingering. Like I would say the first 3 days were the worst, and then it like just lingered, like the congestion. Um, so yeah, definitely. But let's move on from the big C. Um, and hi, Debbie.
Oh hi Debbie.
Um, I'm hearing Dwight barking outside, and I realize that no one knows they're out there. Well, someone will figure it out because he's barking. Anywho. Oh no, yeah, yep. So I have to take baby aspirin, which it's not technically baby aspirin. It's just a low dose aspirin. I love when they say baby because when I was pregnant the first time, I'm like looking for baby aspirin. Like I'm in the baby section. I'm typing in baby. It's just low dose. It's 81 milligrams of aspirin. So I have to take that because I'm old and considered a geriatric pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
So I already have to take that. And what it is, it's to help prevent preeclampsia. Now that I've had COVID during my pregnancy, now I have to take 2 baby aspirin. So yes, I definitely know what you're talking about there. But anywho, again, let's move on. It's a new year, which means new products, of course, and a new selection of books for our wonderful and fantastic book club, which is wonderful and fantastic. Let's be real. This is the best book club I've ever been a part of. And that's all thanks to you out there for being super awesome and fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
We all know, and we have some of us started and some of us finished the book for January, which is That Summer by Lauren Willig. And if you are wanting to join us after this, we'll be doing some reading sprints. But Laura has a few tidbits of information for us to discuss what's going to be going on moving forward. So I will let Laura take it away.
Yeah. Okay. So last year we asked you guys.
Uh-oh. Did you freeze? Am I frozen? Oh no, she's gone. It's just me.
Okay.
There you are.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, okay. So there's no theme this month for options. I just put stuff together. So the first one is a pick from the lovely Andy, and it's In a Book Club Far Away by Tiff Marcello. So
I'm going to share my screen so everyone can see.
That's a good call. Okay. Regina Castro, Adelaide Wilson Chang, and Sophie Walden used to be best friends. As army wives at Fort East, they bonded during their book club and soon became inseparable. But when an unimaginable betrayal happened amongst the group, the friendship abruptly ended and they haven't spoken since. That's why 8 years later, Regina and Sophie are shocked when they get a call for help from Adelaide. Adelaide's husband is stationed abroad, and without any friends or family near her new home of Alexandria, Virginia, she has no one to help take care of her young daughter when she has to undergo emergency surgery. Whew, long sentence. For the sake of an innocent child, Regina and Sophie reluctantly put their differences aside to help an old friend. As the 3 women reunite, they must overcome past hurts and see if there's any future for their friendship. Featuring Tiff Marcello's blah, 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 and the blah, 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 blah. It honors the immense power of female friendship and how love can defy time, distance, and all old wounds. Did you fall over? No.
No, I heard my husband, so I was reminding him that the dogs were outside.
Yeah. So that was In a Book Club Far Away. Next up, we have The Kitchen God's Wife by Amy Tan. Winnie and Helen have kept each other's worst secrets for more than 50 years. Now, because she believes she is dying, Helen wants to expose everything, and Winnie angrily determines that she must be the one to tell her daughter, Pearl, about the past, including the terrible truth even Helen does not know. And so begins Winnie's story of her life on a small island outside Shanghai in the 1920s and other places in China during World War II, and traces the happy and desperate events that led to Winnie's coming to America in 1949. So there we go, a little Amy Tan for everybody who doesn't love Amy Tan. She's excellent. And the last one is just for fun. How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days by K.M. Jackson. And this is also a Black author, so if you're trying to read for African American History Month, this would cover you for that. Artist Bethany Lou Carlisle is supposed to be getting her life together, not obsessing about the walking perfection that is Keanu Reeves. But when news breaks that Keanu is getting married in 90 days, Lou has no choice but to drop everything and persuade him to marry her, or at least cancel the wedding to keep alive the hopes and dreams of so many others. All she needs is to convince her longtime friend, True Erickson, to help her find the one. True isn't exactly sure how he got roped into chasing an elusive actor all over the country, but it probably has something to do with his unending crush on Lou. So why is he doing everything he can to help her meet the man of her dreams? Because with Lou, anything is possible, even going on a completely outrageous and excellent adventure to find her perfect man. Or will she finally realize that the perfect man has been right by her side all along? So, we've got a fun, romantic, contemporary novel. This came out just over a year ago, so it's a newer book. And The Kitchen God's Wife by Amy Tan. This was published, I think, in 96, I want to say, something in the 90s. Let's see here, 91. I lied, it's 91. And then the last one is In a Book Club Far Away, which I have no idea when that was published, but here we go. So our 3 picks. So you will have 2 weeks to vote up until the 23rd, which is a Monday of this month. And we will announce the winner then the next day, the 24th, when we'll do this again, when we have our new release video. We'll announce it then. So you can vote in all the usual places. Dani's channel, Spinelli Speaks, my channel, Book Bubbler, and then in the comments under this video, or really any of our videos that we have coming up. If you comment, we will find it and count it towards a total. So happy voting. Hope you guys find some good stuff in here. They all sound good to me. I'm excited about them.
Yeah.
And good luck, Andy. Maybe your title will win.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves sounded good until the main characters' names are too close together, like Lou and True.
Yeah.
Did you hear that when you were writing the book?
Yeah. Lou's her middle name, so.
But still, and Truman is his full name, but still, you're calling them Lou and True.
Yep. So there we go.
I don't know why, but chitty chitty bang bang, just chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Love you. Hi, hello, everywhere we go. Anywho, it looks like Andy has started the book today, and she's liking it. That's good.
Oh, good.
I think she likes one of the books. Thinks it's a good book. Don't know which one, because I wasn't in the screen when we were doing that. Allie liked the book, which I saw that you finished the book in the Voxer group, but because I haven't started the book, I haven't really tried to read any or listen to any messages, so I'm like missing a few jokes in there. But I did see the one you said something about getting crackers ready for the last line, and considering that 2 years ago, Laura and I read the Pink Carnation series by Lauren Willig. So we've read 12 of her books. I would not put it past her to put a cheesy line at the end of the book. So yeah, get your crackers ready. Yes, very much so.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And so they're probably the Keanu Reeves one. Total classic. I just watched with Baby G Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Oh my gosh, I haven't
seen
that since
I loved that movie when I was a kid. Actually, I loved that movie. I loved Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Loved them. But she really likes movies that have real people in them, but then also has some kind of like puppet or animation. So she absolutely loves the Muppets. Like any Muppet movie you put on and she will watch it.
She's got good taste.
And her very favorite is A Christmas Carol.
Oh, good taste.
Yes. So we watched Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and she seemed to like it. But I mean, that movie's so good. The funny thing is, though, when I think about that movie, I never really think about the very end where they're like animating all the things to fight the Nazis. I never remember that. Like, I remember it, but like, I don't really think about that part. I always think the movie ends when they get off that animated island.
I had to watch that again. It's been decades
It's good.
since I've seen it.
It's good, yeah. Tan's book is good. The woohoo was for my book being up. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You should woohoo that.
Absolutely.
Yes, we did too. In the big plastic case. Yeah.
The fancy one, the collector's edition or whatever it was. Like
whatever the plastic was where you opened it up. Yeah. Yeah. Good old VHS. Okay, so we, like Laura said, we will have those books. Once this video is up, I will put a comment in and pin it to the top that will have all 3 of those titles, and you can vote there. And then by tomorrow sometime, we'll both have those on our community posts in our regular channels. I'm just really realizing I think I wore this shirt in our last live stream. I think I did, because I was just looking at that today because I had to go in for something, and I think I was wearing the same shirt. Whatever. See, this is what happens. You go cuckoo crazy when you're home with the baby all day. But let's talk about some new products. Excited for January. We kept this new product release a little bit lighter. As we're coming into the new year, we have some brand new products that we're starting to work on that we're excited about, and we're hoping that we can figure out without too much trouble.
Yeah.
Because I'm excited about that. So today we have some new products that we hope you all will enjoy. I'm just going to share my screen and show you all what we have. So I have my little thing here. So for some new bookmarks, because we love our bookmarks, we have this fairy collection, and it is so pretty. And I'm glad that the camera picked up. It almost, I was worried that it wasn't going to pick up all of the detail, but you can see very kind of, how would you say, Laura, like not vintage, but it's got this like really like old kind of retro feel to it.
Yeah, I think the fairies are very vintage, but the backgrounds and the other illustrations are like really dainty, old-fashioned watercolors almost. Yeah. And that one on the far left that you can see with the sunflowers, that so reminds me of the background of a Klimt painting, you know?
Yeah, that one actually, it's funny, when I was putting these down to take pictures of them, that one, the one that you mentioned with the sunflowers, totally reminds me of the show. Like when he's like running through the fields and stuff, like that's all I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like David the Gnome. But yeah, so we have these, and again, all of our bookmarks double-sided, so they all have their own, different sides. So the first that we saw, which was the yellow, has that real nice peach background with some flowers. And then that peach one that has like those bubbles in it. So it looks like almost daisies maybe, and bubbles. And then the backside has this green, and there's some script in there. And
that one, sorry for that peach one. It reminds me very much of Peaches and Cream Barbie that was out in like the late 80s, early 90s. And I loved that Barbie. That was the best Barbie.
Did she smell like peaches and cream?
No, which was such a bummer. I kept trying to like sniff her to make sure I wasn't missing something, and I wasn't. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the second group here, we have that dark blue one. And then the back side of that is like a deep purple and blue. And again, there's some script on there. So depending on the cut lines and which you receive, you'll have different wording. But it's very vibrant, very purple and blue. And then even the front side is that very dark blue. And again, as always, the cut lines are always different on our bookmarks. So you may have different fairies than the fairies featured here in these title pictures. Then again, we have that yellow sunflower kind of fields of flowers. And the backside of that is some more yellow and like a lighter yellow design. Then with Valentine's Day coming up, we do have a couple of Valentine bookmarks to add to the shuffle. These are very pink and dark red. The first one we have there is a bunch of roses. And the back side of that has some script that says I love you a bunch of different time and a bunch of different text. And then we have, this almost reminds me of like when you get paint swatches and there's like different shades. So we have that in the reds up to the pink. And then the backside is a very pale pink with pale pink hearts. And then we have our X's and O's with the backside of those vertical chevrons. And then we have some vertical lines there, which are like dark red, pink, and then a lighter shade of pink. And then the backside is a very red background. It's like a deep, deep red. Damascus. Is that how you say that?
I think it's damask.
There you go. That's the word. Background. So very, very bright. Then we thought we would put together some February Valentine's Day romancy, friendshipy kind of bag. So this is our smaller mystery bag. And what we'll have here is you'll have a smaller mystery bag with one of the 4 February Valentine's Day bookmarks with tassel. So it'll be a mystery to you. It'll be just at random. And then that will be your choice of either a romance novel or a cozy mystery. So that'll be something nice if you want to send to a friend or you want to send to yourself. But again, it's just like our regular small mystery bags where you have the bag, the bookmark, and the book. Except for this, you'll only have a choice of the design, which will show you the designs available. There'll be 6 available. And then you'll get one of 4 at random of the Valentine's Day bookmarks with tassel. And then you will get to choose either romance or cozy mystery for the book. And these are the 6 designs. So the first one, we have a book with some hearts. We have the one that we see pictured, which is like a little face with the heart, which I think is really cute. Mm-hmm. It looks much better on the bag, I think. Mm-hmm. And then you have another book with a heart. And then, of course, we have I like big books and I cannot lie. We have our enemies to lovers, which a lot of people really like that trope, and I do not. Yeah. But to each their own. And then we have the book open with a bunch of hearts. And then since it is the new year, everyone gets another round at their birthday. So we are also going to make exclusive birthday bags. So this is really great if you're wanting to send to someone or, again, to yourself. These bags, again, this is the small bag. You'll have a choice of one of 6 designs. It'll come with a random birthday bookmark with tassel. And then you'll have a choice of either a literary fiction book or a nonfiction book. So you'll just have the 2 choices. And then these are the 6 options we have for the birthday bags. So you have 2 options of the happy birthday. So the middle one there was what you saw pictured. Then we have the lady with the bun reading a book. We have a stack of books with some flowers. Read to me and tell me I'm pretty. I personally like that one. And just one more story, because that's a really big hit mostly anywhere. Mm-hmm. So I figure for a birthday, you probably like that too. So yeah, so that's what we have available this week. We will be having that. How is this not? There we go. Oops, and then it did it again. So that'll be available before 10 a.m. Central Standard Time in our Etsy shop. And if you have any questions on that, you can certainly let us know. It looks like Andy loves the sunflower one. Yeah, very, very vibrant. I'm doing a Valentine book teaching. Oh, yay.
Oh, cute.
And Andy, yes. So for that, a really great option is our grab and goes, our minis. So we have the special mini ones. You get 6 mini bookmarks for $5, and they're all the Valentine Day ones. I actually just had someone else buy some who has the same thing, has a book club that she buys bookmarks for. So she just bought 2 sets of those. So 12 bookmarks for $10. So yeah, that's great.
Awesome.
Aw, thank you. Thank you. No birthday for me.
What?
What? I'll stink.
You don't want to turn 30? Is that it?
This Turkish keyboard. Oh, this year. No. Are you? Is your birthday on the leap year? Because I know people that have leap year birthdays that they always say that. Oh, I don't have a birthday this year. And then they go, I'm only 12 years old. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to get out of the bar.
Yeah. Give me that beer.
Yeah. I used to have a boss that had a leap year birthday. And one of the years that I was there, she was like, it's my birthday and I'm only, and she, whatever it was, I mean, she was like 50 something, but she said how, and I was like, we all just stared at her and we're like we don't care. But yeah, so funny. But okay, so that's all we have for you tonight. Oh yeah, see, I was right. But yeah, so that's all we have for tonight. So the books for February are on there for us to select. I will get the comment in and then on our community boards. So watch for that. You'll have until the 21st. Did you say 23rd? 23rd. You have until the 23rd to vote. So you have some time. And yeah, but if you are joining us for our reading sprints, those will be after this at 8:30. We are reading Lauren Willig's That Summer. Some of us have already started or have finished. And then all of our new products will be on our Etsy shop tomorrow by 10 a.m. Oh, she's only 12 and a half years old. Well, that's a ripe old age.
Yeah.
Of Dani doesn't know math, so
yeah. Neither does Laura.
I'm not even gonna try it. Yeah, a friend of mine who was my boss when I was one of my very first jobs, he just turned 80. He just called me today to ask me a question about something else, and he let me know that he was 80, and I said 80 years young. So he's he was at our wedding. I don't know if you remember Tom, but
yeah. Oh yeah,
can't miss him. Pretty.
He's 80.
Hard. Yeah, I know. That's why I said 80 years young. Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he'll be around till like 120.
Yeah.
He still works. Like he still works at the place that I worked 20 some years ago. Wow. 25 years ago. So yeah, crazy. But anywho, I need to rearrange so I can sit down and get some reading in. We will see you all here in a couple of minutes.
Yep. See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.